Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry about starting off so close to the screen. I'm also sorry about the camera angling. If it's a little off here, let me try to adjust that. I think I might have just made it worse. Hang on. Okay. So, as you can probably tell, I have a very, very full background, and it's full of birthday presents. But none of which is bigger than the one I'm about to open for you. Now, I'm not going to show you the actual shipping box because it does contain my address, and, we don't need anyone knowing where I live. But what I am going to tell you is that this birthday present is going to be the source of a lot of different changes that are happening here. I do actually know what this is because I have been asking for it for a very long time now, because the one that compares, the thing that I have that compares to this, which you already know about if you read the title, the one I currently have is not necessarily on the blink, but it is an older one, and this is the newer one. I'm already going to need scissors. Okay. Alrighty, that should be good as far as cutting. Let us open this beautiful box of dreams. Look everybody, I got paper! Alright everybody, video's over. Please remember to program yourselves. Just kidding. What is actually in this box is way more exciting than paper. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you in a very nice box that I actually need badly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th generation 2020 iPad Air. It is, I have watched so many videos on this thing, and I've got to tell you the story of how this iPad came to be before I go any further. So originally, I have an old... Oh my god, you're gonna see how dirty the screen is. Jeez. I have an old Decepticon datapad, as I call it. 5th generation iPad. Oh my god, this is so much bigger. Anyway, I have an old 5th generation iPad. My partner bought it for me. It was my first Apple device, so we didn't really care too much about what it was, just as long as it was a fairly good device. And one of the things that we noticed was it had very little space, and it was only 32 gigabytes. How I managed to crank out Your Decepticon Part 1 with that device, I do not know. And so I would always be running out of storage, and with each iOS that came after I got this iPad, I got it in 2019, so it was on the very, very heels of iOS 12 going into 13. And with iOS 15, I had 32 gigabytes, and my system data was taking up 12 gigabytes of my storage. Which, I don't know if you know this, isn't good. In fact, that's so not good that it's bad, honestly. It's awful. So, we decided that I needed an upgrade. We've known I've needed one for a while, and so we were originally going to get me an iPad 9. Similar to the iPad 5th generation. It's got a home button. Every Apple device I've ever had has a home button. The, iPod that I have, which I love, the red knockout pod, K-pod as we call it, it has a home button with a front on it. You know what I mean. A front with a home button on it. So I was very used to a home button layout, and we thought, okay, we'll continue going home button, But then the iPad 9 wasn't going to get here until November 9th, I think. 9th or 19th, something like that. And I don't know if you noticed, but my birthday's in October. In fact, I have an unboxing of stuff from ZC Infinity and other stuff from my partner that I still need to upload because the internet was out when I made it, and then I haven't managed to upload it since because Spectrum's an asshole. Good thing I'm not being sponsored or anything. But today, ladies and gentlemen, my partner decides that we were going to go with an iPad Air. We were going to try to go with a mini, but I made it very clear that I wanted a bigger screen. And so I was okay with going home buttonless. And so here it is, the iPad Air. And it doesn't even matter if I'm holding it upside down or not, because you can't even tell. A quick thing about this, when we said we were going iPad Air, I was under the impression that the Air lineup was going to be much lighter, therefore not as well performing. From every video I have seen, this thing may as well be an iPad Pro without Face ID. Literally, this thing compares to an 11-inch iPad Pro, and that's why I am so excited to get it. I am so excited to show it to you guys. I am ready for this. I am absolutely ready for this. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty. So, we are going to very ASMR pull this little tab right here. Does it go it goes the other way. Okay. Now we are going to very ASMR pull this little tab. Oh, look how nicely the plastic comes off of there. Oh my gosh. And it just keeps on coming. Keeps on coming. And it keeps on coming. I'm trying to do this very slowly and ASMR because not only am I excited and I like seeing the plastic come off of things like this, but I hate it when people do it so fast. I like that gentle sensation of that Apple plastic just slowly coming off and then getting tossed across the room. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 11-inch iPad Air. When I can get the lid off. Alright. Come on. Come along then. Come along then. Megatron, quit making fun of me. Ugh. Actually, wait, Megatron, can you help me? Alrighty. We finally... Oh, for the love of Primus above, we finally got the lid off! Okay, so... Oh my god. Oh, this is what it looks like in the box. Oh my god. And don't worry, I'm holding it by the bottom so it won't fall. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so thin! It's so thin. Look how thin this is. It is so thin and lightweight. But we're not going to go through everything in there just yet. First of all, here is our little pamphlet of information. And it most likely includes the Apple stickers. We got a charging cube, which is USB-C. Very nice. We will unwrap that shortly. And we also have the very standard, typical, very short, probably USB-C cable. That's okay, because my phone runs off USB-C, and I'm going to try and charge it off my phone. I know they tell you not to. Or not my phone. My phone's cable. I know they tell you not to, but I'm going to anyway, so haha! I'm cheating the system. Alright, let's put our box back together. I will go through more of that, probably in a moment. When the lid would like to go on properly, hold on a second. This has to be done so precisely. Otherwise, there we go. There we go. Box is all back together. But the iPad Air, if I accidentally call it an iPad Pro in the video, by the way, it's an iPad Air. And it's right here. And literally, it's just a solid piece of glass that is... This thing is so light! I see why they call it the iPad Air now. And yes, I am holding it upside down. I'm aware of this. Let's ever so gently remove our plastic by taking this pull tab and going down. Going down. Going down. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 10.9-inch iPad Air. So, off the bat, I'm noticing dual speakers on top and dual speakers on the bottom. So we've got that iPad Pro set up. USB-C charging. Nice. Look at this, you guys. It is a solid state piece of glass. This thing is so cool. Oh my gosh. And, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the back because I had to get baldy green. Look how beautiful that Apple logo is. Alright, so the iPad Air comes in lovely colors. You have the lovely baldy green. You have Autobot blue. You have RC accent pink. You have Megatron silver. And you have Starscream gray. aka space gray, rose gold, silver, blue, and green. The baldy green. So, shall we turn it on? Oh my god. Like, I just want to stare at the green for a second. I promise you, it is green. Although, under the light of my ring light, it definitely does look silver. But I promise you, it is green. I mean, you can hardly tell, unfortunately. I wish this was more of a green, but that's okay. So, let's get this iPad turned on. Oh my god, I'm afraid to hold it. I don't want to make it dirty. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this. I'm in love with this device. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how many mics this has, but... Alright. Apple logo! Apple logo! And, of course, the obligatory thumbnail shot. Yes. Okay. Hello! Hello, Apple! See, it says hello. See? Hello. Hello, it says. And I say hello right back. Oh! It wants me to select my language. Wait, what? Oh. Yes. Alright. Select my language. I want English. Select your country or region. United States, please. Quick start. Alright, let's do this.
Set up your new iPad. This will transfer your current settings. Unlock to continue. Button. Passcode field. Zero. Alert. Set up new iPad. 3 notifications. Use your Apple ID. Hold your new iPad up to the camera. Finish on new iPad.
Oh, yes, I got my dark mode settings correct.
Alert. Voiceover gestures.
Oh, I kept my voiceover speed and everything. Can I turn the volume up? Oh my god, this is so beautifully loud.
To go home, slide one finger up from the bottom edge until you hear the second sound and lift your finger. To use the app switcher, slide up farther from the bottom until you hear the third sound and lift your finger. To use the dock, slide one finger up from the bottom edge until you hear the second sound, then swipe down to reveal the dock. If you move too far to the left or right, the gesture will be cancelled. To use Control Center, slide one finger down from the top edge until you hear the second sound and lift your finger. To use Notification Center, slide down, OK, button. Setup. Your account is protected by the passcode of your iPod Touch. Your passcode is encrypted and cannot be read by Apple. After you enter this passcode, it will also become the passcode for this iPad.
Okay.
VoiceOver off.
I don't want my passcode on, and it tends to do that, so... Oh my god, this keyboard is lovely! Alrighty.
VoiceOver on. Setup. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPad. Apple collects hardware identifiers from your iPad in order to identify and activate it on our services.
Okay, so it's gonna take a while for the quick start set up.
VoiceOver off. VoiceOver on. Keep this iPod Touch near
Touch
your
ID.
iPad while your information
Heading.
is transferred.
Touch ID.
Oh, it wants me to set up Touch ID.
Touch ID. Heading. Continue. Button. Cancel. Button.
Okay, so...
Lift your finger. Place your finger. 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 Alert. Move finger. Move your finger slightly between scans. OK. Button. Cancel. Button. Alert. Cover top button. Lift your finger. Place your finger. OK. Button. Cancel. Button.
Whoa, it has that voice. Okay, I need to give it Siri 4 then.
Lift your finger. Place your finger. Lift your finger. Place your finger. Lift your finger. Place your finger. Lift your finger. Place your finger.
We're almost done, guys.
Lift your finger. Place your finger. Capture all of your fingerprint. Heading. Continue. Button. Keep going to capture the edges of your print. Continue. Button. Cancel. Button. Lift your finger. Almost done. 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 This finger can now be used with Touch ID. Continue. Button. Cancel. Place your finger. Add another fingerprint. Heading. Set up later in settings. Button. In progress. Containers. Headings. Characters. Words. Speaking rate. Volume. Terms and conditions. Heading. Please read this software license agreement. Toolbar. Agree. Button. Agree. Language. English UK.
English, US.
Oh my god, it even has Siri 4 on here! Hell yeah, that's the voiceover voice I prefer. Oh my god. Oh man, you can really tell it's green with this angle. Holy shit, that's amazing.
Enjoy your new iPad. Restore your app's data. Heading. Continue. Button. Continue. Learn more. Button. You can restore the following settings from Start 2019 or customize them individually. Allow maps and other apps to use your location with your permission. Continue. Button.
I'm just gonna restore them
Continue.
all.
Continue. Button. Card-related information, location, and information about device settings and use patterns will be sent to Apple and may be shared together with account information with your card issuer or bank to set up Apple Pay. See how your data is managed. Continue. Button.
I'm okay with
Continue.
that.
Add card. Head security code. Text field is editing. 3-digit CVV. Insertion point at start. Set up later in settings. Button. Set
We're
up
gonna
back
set
button.
up that
Security code.
later.
3-digit CVV. Text field. Siri helps you get things done just by asking. Siri can even make suggestions before you ask in apps. Keyboards. To use Siri, press and hold the top button or say Hey Siri anytime. Apple stores transcripts of your interactions with Siri and may review a subset of these transcripts. Siri also sends information like your voice input, Hey Siri setup, contacts, and location to Apple to process your request. Data is not associated with your Apple ID. About Siri. Continue button. Step 1 of 5. Say Hey Siri into your iPad.
Hey Siri.
Step 2 of 5. Say Hey Siri, send a message. 2 of 5. Heading.
Hey Siri, send a message.
Step 3 of 5. Say Hey Siri, how's the weather today? 3 of 5. Heading.
Hey Siri, how's the weather today?
Step 4 of 5. Say Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. 4 of 5. Heading.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes.
Step 5 of 5. And finally, say Hey Siri, play some music. 5 of 5. Heading.
Hey Siri, play some music.
Hey Siri is ready. Heading. Siri will recognize your voice whenever you say, Hey Siri. Continue button. Continue.
There we go. It lowered VoiceOver's volume while you're using a microphone, which is actually kind of nice.
Help improve Siri and dictation by allowing Apple to store your audio interactions with Siri. Dictation. Share audio recordings. Button. Share audio. App analytics. Help app developers improve their apps by choosing to share with app developers. Share with app developers.
Yes, yes, yes.
iPad OS 15.0.2. Apple Incorporated. 2.5 GB. Learn more. Button. Download and install. Button. Download and install. Dimmed. Terms and conditions. Heading. Toolbar. Agree. But agree. Alert. Terms and conditions. Agree. Button. Toolbar. Agree. Button. App analytics. Back button. VoiceOver off.
Okay. All right, guys. I think this is where I'm going to leave you. Actually, wait, this is not where I'm going to leave you. Shoot. I don't know how long this update is going to take to install. I need to lock this poor iPod. Oh, VoiceOver is still on. That's fine. While it is updating, I do want to show you some of the other things that I got. I can't show them together right now because the iPad is updating and I don't want to possibly mess up anything, so I'm going to wait till it's done. But the first accessory I actually got, which is almost falling out of its box, is this. This is the Apple Pencil. And I got this so that I can finally learn to improve my drawing. It's the 2nd generation, which means it will magnetically click onto the iPad and it will enable to draw and for me to also create just amazing things and me not have to touch my screen as much and get my screen dirty. So that'll be really nice. Now, additionally, I also have this, which is quite a bit heavier than the iPad. I saw a lot of people complaining that this was actually heavier, and yeah, it is, but I completely understand why. Okay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the iPad Magic. Yes, it's the Magic. This is the Magic Keyboard for iPad. It is for the 11-inch version, and it will enable my iPad to perform like a computer. Now, here's a really cool part. Ready? Here it comes. I'm going to be doing a review of all of this. What I like to call the Apple Triple. The pencil, the keyboard, everything. I'm going to do a full review of once I have used it for a pretty significant amount of time. What that amount of time is, honestly, just depends on how much I will have done with it by the time I'm ready to do a review. When I do a review, I want to make sure that I have covered all my bases and have done absolutely everything. So, I cannot get the Magic Keyboard to go where it needs to go. What I will say is that I am very, 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 very already fond of this device. It just looks amazing. I cannot wait to start testing out the Magic Keyboard because that's going to be just an amazing test of what this can really do. I cannot wait to do the Apple Pencil. I can't wait to draw with it. I cannot wait for everything. So, I am now going to get off with you so that I can finish this update. And I'm going to get on with my partner and thank her wholeheartedly for everything that she's done for me ever, and swear my soul and my allegiance and my life to her. Alrighty. I love you guys. Please, please, y'all, don't forget to program yourselves to desire your own image. I just dropped the S Pen. And if speaking your truth is someone else's deception, then may you always be gladly guilty. Okay, the S Pen is not working for some reason. That's what I used to start and stop my videos. Oh well. Bye, guys.